Hello my friends, and welcome back to Ushanka Show, stories about life in the Soviet Union, as well as modern Ukraine and modern Russia. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sergey, and back in 1971, I was born in the USSR. In one of my recent videos, I talked about Vladimir Zhirinovsky, Putin's favorite opposition leader and the court jester. And in that video, I mentioned Zhirinovsky's famous, well, at least it was famous in Russia, speech that he made back in January of 2003 while he was visiting Iraq. That speech was addressed to George Bush, who was president of the United States at that time, and Zhirinovsky called him shitty cowboy and stuff like that. So today I'm actually going to make a full translation of that speech. And just for historical context, Zhirinovsky was in Iraq in January, end of January 2003, and shortly after, on March 20th, 2003, United States started Second Iraq War, but at that time was called Operation Iraqi Freedom. So pretty much about 2 months later, United States actually invaded Iraq. And before I begin, I also would like to mention that in this speech, Zhirinovsky mentioned a word "блядь" 26 times. In Russian language, it's a bad word. It means slut, but like in the same meaning as the English people use F word. I will use it once in a while, just I'm gonna say "блядь," so you just know what that refers to. Okay, here we go. And I also would like to mention that Zhirinovsky was extremely drunk in that video. No joking around with this war. We have different boys here. It's not Germany. It's not Afghanistan. George, here your soldiers will be turned to pieces. 250,000 elite soldiers of Iraq. They will destroy anything. They will cross the whole desert in 1 hour. They will blow up your destroyers, all your journalists and diplomats. George, you're just a cowboy. You better stop, блядь. Better quit. Put your ammo away and forget about your daddy. We've had our own asshole. He took revenge for his brother, блядь, and the great Russian Empire collapsed. So here Zhirinovsky is talking about Vladimir Ulyanov and his older brother, Alexander, who was a student terrorist, and he got hanged for attempting a life of the Russian emperor. So that's why I talk about that. We had our own asshole who took revenge for his brother. Then we had another douchebag. He took revenge for his grandfather. And the Soviet Union had collapsed. And at this part, Zhirinovsky is talking about Mikhail Gorbachev. You can make the same mistake, George. Forget about your daddy. Your daddy is done, son. You better think about America's future. Your country is dying. Your youth is running away from your country. No one wants to live in America. Nobody. It's a freaking flea market, блядь. Dollar, dollar, dollar. A dirty green piece of paper. No soul behind it. No music, блядь. No writers. The whole world is listening to Tchaikovsky, Dostoevsky, блядь. God damn it. Festivals, sports exist only in Russia, блядь. And here in Iraq. Here, they like their leader and they hate you and despise you. Your predecessor, блядь, Clinton, блядь, got his zipper opened up right in the Oval Office, блядь. This is so fucked up. A country leader was getting a blowjob right in the office. What the fuck, America? Блядь. What the fuck are you doing, dumbasses? Блядь. Marika, that whore. What kind of president does that? You are all damn cocksuckers, блядь, jerk-offs, faggots, блядь. Holy shit! George, Just sit your ass down and watch some westerns. You will get plenty of dead bodies and plenty of blood, plenty of killings. I'm telling you, you look at this sky, блядь. This is Baghdad. Baghdad is not Berlin, is not Kabul. You will never achieve a victory here because we know local people. We know the president of Iraq. He is the only one on this planet who are telling you, go to dick. That's how we say, go fuck yourself. The only one. The rest, they suck up to you, line up to bow in front of you. 11 years. 11 years he is resisting you. And you, George, with your powerful but shitty economy, with your million-strong army, with fleet, блядь, with rockets, can't do shit. You are bombing this country every day, killing children. But the soldiers of Iraq are waiting, ready for the battle. You are scared to send your soldiers here. You were scared several years ago, and your father was also afraid. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You will never win this war. It will be your final defeat. Napoleon lost Waterloo. Hitler, the Berlin battle. You will lose Baghdad. Baghdad will become your grave. Do you understand this, George? You shitty cowboy, блядь? Go back to Texas, back to your rancho, drive around your barren land and study Spanish. Meanwhile, New York is already speaking Russian. We will send to America another 10 million Russians, and we will elect our own president.
I have nothing to do with Russia.
Donald Trump says he has never met Russian strongman Vladimir Putin and denies he has any business investments in Russia.
And you, George, you will get a nice cell in our Butyrka prison. Do you understand that, George? You will never achieve victory here. The Arabs of the world, the Muslims of the world, all Eastern Europe and Moscow are against you. Moscow doesn't want this war, and our president stated that clearly in plain Russian. Don't you dare firing at Baghdad. Let's together fuck up Tbilisi or Baku or other cities. There are plenty of targets on this planet. If you want, we could sink Australia to the bottom of the fucking ocean, блядь. You want to see our missiles, блядь? You wanna, блядь? We have so much shit, блядь. At night, our scientists will change a little bit the gravitation field of the Earth, and your country will be under the water. 24 hours, блядь, and your whole country will be under Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Whom are you fucking with, блядь? Think about it, блядь. You will make a historical mistake. Your generals are telling you, don't start this war. It's not too late yet. It's still June 21st, 1941. Alright, I think I lost my voice doing this performance. And a quick comment, if you didn't get the reference, it's still June 21st, 1941. On June 22nd, 1941, Hitler started the war against the Soviet Union. So Zhirinovsky claims it's not too late. It's still one day before it's too late. Then you're gonna start the war that you're gonna lose. Alright, so you just listened to the speech of Vladimir Zhirinovsky, Russian politician, the leader of Libertarian Democratic Party of Russia, and the favorite court jester of Vladimir Putin. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you soon. До свидания. Goodbye. Блядь.
Потому что если дороги будут, то по ним неприятель проедет и прямо в сердце России попадет.
Я с ними согласен абсолютно.
Чего не смеетесь-то? Не смешно? Не поняли, да? Это Россия!